What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Papa Jobo's. Today we're going to do a quick video on what's happening with the Netflix stock. If you look at the chart here, it has dropped 65% of its value in 6 months. Why is that? Well, Netflix says it's because of password sharing and competition. There's a little bit of truth to that. Let's be honest about it. I would say about 5% of that, maybe even a little less, is due to that. The main reason their stock is plummeting is because they also have this thing called wokeness in all their stuff on there. They have a movie called Cuties that you may have heard of that a lot of people canceled over. They also have some actual good programming. I know that a lot of people say everything on there is crap, but I'm somebody, I enjoy a little bit of reality television. So I like Forged in Fire. I like The Great British Baking Show. I like Survivor. Those are all on there. And I also like some of their originals. I did a video on The Last Kingdom. It's one of the best shows you will ever see. And there's no wokeness in it. It's a period piece with some fictional characters in it. Anyway, go check out my video if you want to see it. It's one of my most popular. People seem to like those. Like I said, they said there's some competition out there. There's a lot of competition. A lot of sites are opening up their library of film and shows to everybody on their own streaming services, their own streaming platforms. Just on a personal note, there's no way in hell I'm going to go sign up for all those because I don't need to be paying $900 a month for streaming stuff. That's ridiculous. There's also one more thing that's causing this, and it's not being talked about a lot because I know it's not necessarily popular to talk about it, but 25% of this, I would say, or maybe less, maybe around 15 to 20% of this, I would say, is due to Netflix constantly raising its prices. And now you're raising your prices in an era where inflation is through the roof. Thank you, Joe Biden. And there's a lot of people who just don't have the money to do it. And I'm about to be one of those people. So, there's some really practical reasons why this is failing, and then there's some really woke reasons why it's failing. In my opinion, 80% of it is due to being woke, at least. When you go woke, you go broke. But here's the interesting thing. Disney's going through the same thing. They've lost 30% of their market value as well. And here's what gets me. Neither of these companies seems to care. I mean, look at, I talked about, 6-7 years ago, these companies would change if their bottom line was affected. And at around a year later, I realized that wasn't true. These people don't care about money. They are led by activists, I believe, cultural Marxists, Gramsci-style communists. Look into it, please. Don't just watch some of my videos on it. Go read some of the really good information out there that will tell you more about it and tell you why this is actually happening. These people don't care about money. They care about a message, and their message is more important than the money. They're willing to run a company all the way into the ground and watch it disappear as long as they know they've affected the minds of a younger generation. It's called Gramsci-style communism. It's about getting in at the roots. First generation, we're talking 1-2-year-olds, get yourself in the public education system, get yourself in entertainment, get yourself in politics, get yourself in arts, media, anything you can think of. That's what it is. And it's very real. It's been happening for nigh on a century. And I believe that these people that are I believe that the people that are running these companies are activists. I don't even believe it. There's proof of it. Some of them say it. But yeah, that's why these companies are failing. That's why the stock has plummeted, because they've gone in full bore with activism because they are activists. Boycotting them probably isn't going to work. These guys, and sadly to say, I've asked for it a lot. Boycotting Disney at this point probably isn't going to work. Boycotting Star Wars didn't work. Boycotting Star Trek didn't work. Why? I have videos on it. Please go watch them. It explains all of this, and it's in good detail. There's also a guy named Robin Mark Phillips, The Quiet Revolution of Cultural Marxism. That is one of the best articles, if not the best article I've read in the last 10 years. It is brilliant. The guy knows everything about this, and it was written in 2018, back in the day when people like, well, me and some of my ilk were called nuts. Now everyone's starting to jump on board. We're starting to see pushback. We got Elon Musk in our corner. We got Jack Dorsey in our corner. Huh? I don't know how that happened. Yeah, in the end, that's why these companies are failing. They're going woke and they are going broke. And they don't care. I'm Joe from Papa Jobo's. Peace.